Buying a home in Florida without a realtor in 2024? Here are the things that you must know first. So, you want to buy a home in Florida without a real estate agent. Brave move. But before you grab your superhero cape and jump into the housing market solo, let's talk about what you really need to know. In this video, I'm sharing the must-dos and some potential, oh no, of buying a house on your own in 2024. While I love helping people with the home buying process, I get it. Sometimes you want to do things yourself. You're feeling bold, independent, and maybe you've watched enough HGTV to feel like you've got this. So let's dive into how to buy a home in Florida without an agent and what it's really going to take. All right, first things first. Before you start browsing homes like you're scrolling through Instagram, you have to get pre-approved for a mortgage. Think of it as your permission slip from the bank to go house hunting. Without this, you're basically window shopping without a wallet, and that is no fun. Pre-approval also saves you from falling in love with a house that costs more than an island when your budget is more, well, suburban. So get pre-approved, then go forth and browse responsibly. Pro tip, don't treat this like online dating. Don't settle for the first lender you talk to. Shop around for the best rate and the best terms. If you need a suggestion for a lender, I have plenty to meet whatever challenges or requirements that your budget needs. Okay, now the fun part, house hunting. Except without an agent, you are the detective. Grab your magnifying glass, laptop, and start searching Realtor, Redfin, and Realtor.com because now they're going to be your best friends. But here's a catch. With the new NAR settlement, you will need to sign an agreement with a realtor before you can see a house, unless of course you're going to an open house. With so many homes to see, you're going to want to stay organized. Keep track of the homes that you like and the open houses you've attended, and make a list of the questions you want to ask. Channel your inner Sherlock Holmes and ask everything from how old is the roof to why is there a mysterious trap door in the basement? Pro tip, don't be shy. Sellers agents are there to help. Ask them all the questions. Seriously, even the weird ones. If this video makes you feel more confident, or at least less panicked, about buying a home without an agent, would you please give it a like? And if you want more real estate tips, market updates, and the occasional bad joke, hit the subscribe button. If you've got questions, drop them in the comments below. I'm here to help. Here's where things get real. Contracts, legal stuff, and the fine print that nobody wants to read. Without an agent, you're going to need a real estate attorney to make sure you don't accidentally buy the house and the neighbor's dog. A real estate attorney is going to help you review the contract, handle title search, and the property isn't hiding any skeletons in the closet. Figuratively speaking, of course. They'll keep you from making any legal missteps that could turn your dream home into a nightmare. Pro tip, think of your attorney as the seatbelt in your real estate car. You don't always need them, but when you do, you really do. I have been doing this long enough. I have seen many transactions turn into absolute nightmares. And everybody thinks, oh, that would never happen to me, right? Once you find the home you love, it's time to make an offer. Without an agent, you'll need to do some homework. Look up comparable properties in the market, also known as comps, to figure out if the price of the home is reasonable or if the seller has set an ambitious price. When you're making an offer, you're also going to want to think about contingencies. Like, what happens if the inspection report shows the house has more cracks than your grandma's antique china collection? And remember, you're in charge of negotiating now. So channel your inner poker player and keep a cool head. Pro tip, don't get emotionally attached. Negotiations are like haggling over the last slice of pizza. Tense. But keep your cool and you'll end up on top. Congratulations, your offer was accepted. But wait, before you start picking out new curtains, it's time for the home inspection. And trust me, you do not want to skip this step. The home inspection will uncover any hidden issues, from faulty wiring to that weird smell in the attic that you just thought was part of the charm of the home. If the inspector finds anything major, You might need to renegotiate with the seller or walk away. It's better to know about the home's quirks now rather than when the roof leaks during Florida's thunderstorms, and you know we have plenty of those. Pro tip, always budget for repairs. Even in the dreamiest of homes, something is bound to need fixing. And if nothing does, you'll have some extra cash in your pocket. So you've passed the inspection, but the bank sends out an appraiser to make sure the house is worth what you're paying for it. Here's where things can get tricky. If the appraisal comes in lower than the contract price, you could find yourself in a little bit of a pickle. When the bank won't lend more than the house is appraised for, you're left with a few options. You can either come up with the extra cash and cover the difference yourself. You can try to negotiate with the seller to lower the purchase price. Or in some cases, you may need to just walk away. This is where not having an agent could feel overwhelming because it's a delicate situation that requires some good negotiation skills. Pro tip, if you don't want to pay more than the house's appraised value, make sure you put in an appraisal contingency so you can back out if the numbers don't add up and not lose your deposit. You have made it to the finish line. Now it's time to close the deal. This is where you get to sign 1,000,000 papers, transfer funds, and officially become a homeowner. Your real estate attorney will be by your side to make sure everything is legit. And once the ink is dry, the home is yours. Congratulations. Just remember, there are closing costs to factor in, so don't blow your entire budget celebrating with champagne just yet. These costs include things like loan origination fees, title insurance, and your attorney fees. Pro tip, be sure you understand everything you are signing. It is your name on the dotted line after all. Be sure to check out my other videos on buying a home in Florida. Trust me, you'll want this information before you put in any offers. Click here and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.